Hey guys, welcome back to our channel, Funtime Crafts 24/7. This is a Let's Make a Card video. I was watching Jennifer McGuire's new video this morning. She did a split window card, which was so fabulous. She used some waffle flower stencils and whatnot, and I just loved it so much I wanted to give it a try. And so I made my own version of her card. So basically, a split window, it works just like this. It's you're about a third-ish is glued down with a beautiful window cut out of the opening panel. And so I thought this actually came out really cool. It uses some Anna Griffin cardstock, Anna Griffin border die, Stamps of Life frame die, Heartfelt Creations poinsettia Stampin' dies, Sentiment from Anna Griffin, some more paper from Anna Griffin, and then an Anna Griffin insert, a 5x7 Christmas insert. And I thought this just came out really fun, really pretty. Oh, and some Stamps of Life shaker gems, crystal gems. But anyways, I thought this came out really fun. So I thought we could recreate it together. So basically, oh, well, here, because I'm not gonna, whoops, I'm not gonna do the whole thing. I already put the I just finished putting the flower together. And so this is a Heartfelt Creations. It's Stamps of Life cranberry cardstock. I stamped it in some black ink, ran it through the dies. So basically I used the large festive poinsettia die, or stamp, the large festive poinsettia, the small festive poinsettia, small festive poinsettia dies, and then both shaping molds. And the reason being is the large one has the really small one in the center, and then the small one has the medium size poinsettia layer in it. And so that's what I used. I used 2 of the medium out of the small, and then 2 of the small ones out of the large. And then I did the edges with some, took a paintbrush, did the edges with some Gina K Glitz Glitter Gel in gold, and used some Heart of Gold prills that I got off Heartfelt Creations. Just filled the middle up with some art glitter glue, spilled them in there in my coffee filter, and then that's how that poinsettia was made. Really pretty. I think it came out awesome, and I love the black detailing in it. It just adds a little bit, another layer of depth. I think it's really cool. Okay, and so that's what we used for that. So then the other thing I used was the paper is 2 of the card fronts out of the Anna Griffin Christmas for All paper crafting kit. It comes with a bunch of, where are you guys at? It comes with a bunch of layering pieces, 5x7, a stack of 5x7 card fronts, sentiments, big 12x12 sheets of paper. I'm sure there's foil and all kinds of other stuff. Her card kits are jam-packed. But this is this one right there. Christmas for All paper crafting kit is where I got the paper from. And then, let's see, and then some of Anna Griffin matte gold is also what I used. Whoa, hang on one second, let me grab that because we need it. I used the 4th die out of the Stamps of Life Pin Dots Fancy Frame, and it's the 4th one. We're gonna use that again because I did some pre-made stuff. Then I used the 3D decorative border dies from Anna Griffin, and I used this one right here. It actually comes as a double. It's a double one. It's really pretty though. So that's what I used for that, and I need this still. And then these are the sentiments. Card sentiment inserts Christmas is what I used, and they're kind of a vanilla color. And so that's what I used. They're for a 5x7 card. So that's what I grabbed one out of there. Okay, and so this is the other half to the border die that I already cut out. So we're done with that. And these are the two, and these are double-sided too, so these are really cool. These are the two patterns we're going to use. What I've done is I've taken a piece of Stamps of Life cardstock and spearmint. I cut it down to 10 by 7, scored at 3 and 5. 5 is our middle fold to make our card base. The 3 is for the split card front that makes it open. So now what we need to do is we need to add our window. And how we're going to do that is we're going to take our window frame die, and I put it right on the line, and I come down from the top about 3/4 of an inch. This tip here, I bring it down about 3/4 of an inch. Right about where it's at. And we're gonna just make sure that the point is lined up, and the point is lined up on that embossed line. And we're just gonna tape that down. Yeah. I have some Spellbinders yellow tape here. Oops. Yeah, right there. And I'm going to put it on the inside of the die, since we're not keeping this. And then stack it up. But I want to actually put, I get a piece of copy paper here, just some cheap copy paper that I'm going to put on the inside of this, so that way the card stays nice. Make sure the die is on there. And then I'm just going to put my top plate. Let's see, put my top plate right to the edge of there. Yeah. Okay, so my die is on there. So then I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to run it through my impress. Just like that. And the copy paper's to keep the card front looking really nice. The front of the card still looking nice. Because your cutting mat gets all janky with all kinds of gnarly stuff on it, and that gets impressed into the paper. And so if it's not something you're throwing away and keeping what you cut out, then you have all that jankiness. And see how nice there's still a little bit of impression because of the pressure, but not as much as if you didn't put the copy paper on. So I didn't think that was too bad. So we can discard this. We don't need it. And then this is what gives us the split window frame. Isn't that great? Okay, and so now what we want to do is we want to take our pieces and we want to cut these. So the green one that is going over here, I'm going to cut 2 inches wide. And then the other piece I'm going to use on the inside. That looks, I think that's about as good as I can get it without being right over it. And then that's going to layer right on top, right here. Yep, just like that. That looks cool. And then we want to take our other piece, our Christmas tree, and we want to cut this down to 3 inches. So we're going to go 3 inches. Try to line it up as nice and straight as we can. And cut. So then this is going to go on the other side. And so this is what we actually want to line up, and I'm just going to line this up on the edge here, making sure that it looks, pretty good on the card front there. And then what I want to do is I want to go ahead and I want to nest my die back into this opening here, and then tape it. Let's see. Oopsie. Yeah, oh shoot, I moved it, so let's make sure we're copacetic with where it's at now. Okay, yep, we're still pretty happy with that. So, hold on, so nestle it back in there. Come on, little buddy. And, oh. Stay. I forgot my tape. And we're going to tape it onto the inside. Whoops. Okay, nestle it on this side. Yep. Okay, just like that. Yep. Okay, just like that. Make sure this is nice and how you like it. And then tape it on the inside. Awesome. Okay, and then we're going to run this through the die cut machine. Like so. Awesome. And we don't have to worry about this because this doesn't have too much schmutz on it. Okay. And that's the last of the die cutting we have to do. Oh, see, look how cool that is. Isn't that neat? Isn't she a genius? Yeah. God, she makes the coolest cards. Okay, so there we go with that. And yeah, she is rocking awesome. There's another one I want to recreate. It's a pop-up card front. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. And actually, Sam Calcutt did a version of it. And I'm going to do mine like hers because hers is so fabulous. I was going to do a little alteration to even hers. And oh my gosh, really cool. So Sam Calcutt or Jennifer McGuire, and it's the pop-up card front. Oh my good night. You'll get so much inspiration from that. Really cool. Okay, so we're done with the die cutting. So now what we want to do is put that away. Oh, wait. So I have my 3-inch piece left from this. This is actually what is going to go inside in here. But what I want to do is I actually want to cut this down. And I want this to be 3 3/4 by 3. And that, so when I nestle my, when we cut the insert down for our sentiment on the inside, to give it depth, since this is so much thinner than this, this will actually nestle down onto this in the side, and it will make it, it would just create a really cool, like, little effect. Watch. Like, whoops. Like on here. It just adds a little bit more depth to the sentiment there. You just really make it a little bit more noticeable. At least I think it does. And I thought it was like really cool when it was done. So let's do this one 3 3/4 long. So it'll be 3 3/4 by 3. So there we go. There we go. And like I said, that's going to go right there, and then our sentiment there. So now let's cut our sentiment down. So what we need to do is we need to cut 1 inch off of each side, since the insert is, you know, the inside portion is 5 inches. We're going to cut 1 inch off each side. So I'm going to cut this at 4, on the 4 mark. And then I'm going to flip it around and cut it on the 3 mark. And hopefully that's centered, because the other one wasn't, but that's okay. Okay, and then we can discard those. We're not going to use those for anything. And then now what we want to do, oh, see, it's not really, but that's okay. I think it'll be fine. Now we want to, since this is 3 3/4, we want this to be 3 1/4. So I'm going to cut it down. Let's see, this is by 7. So what I think, oh yeah, because, okay, and then this is going to be, so let's look at this, okay? I put my little insert because that's going to be on the inside. Let's see where, how far, what do we think here? 7. Yeah, I have to take at least 1.5 inches off the top. 3 1/4. So I have to take off 3 3/4. So let's take, let's see, what does 2 look like? That's what 2 looks like. Let's take 1.5 inches off the top. and then make this 3 1/4. Right? Do we like it? Ah, yes we do. 3 1/4 will be ideal. Alright. Wait, where are you? 3 1/4? Where are you, 3 1/4? There you are. Alright. I think this is going to be fabulous. Oh yeah, see? See how nice that's going to be? Yeah, that's going to look really cool in there. And then this, see, like this gets glued down. And that's the inside. Isn't that great? Okay, so now what we want to do is... Oh, actually, hold on one second. Okay, never mind. False alarm. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to work on the front of here. And we want to go ahead and start gluing everything down. So let's go ahead and glue this half, the inside half, down. I'm just using art glitter glue. And then you just want to make sure to hold this down and use your burnishing tool or your bone folder to really adhere it and keep it nice and flat. And it just seals it and presses it in and makes it really nice. Like so. Awesome. Yep. Just make sure this doesn't, you know, pop up or anything. There we go. Okay, now what we want to do is we want to go ahead and glue this down. This side doesn't really have orientation. Just want to make sure this looks, you know, even and nice, you know. And then just make sure the card front opens, you know, the split card opens. And I think that looks pretty good. And then we'll press it down. We don't need to shimmy it around or anything. Okay, and now we can go ahead and glue this on. Pop this piece on. Wait. The liquid glue allows you to maneuver it and put it where you need to. So, makes it nice. Make sure it opens still. Okay. And now what we want to do is we want to glue our border down. Alright. Oh, and I actually ran a strip of adhesive on the back of this. I just used my tape runner, and I also used some art glitter glue as well to make sure it stayed really well. I'm not a big fan of using the glue on the back of this, but you need it to, and primarily because you see it. There. And you just want to shimmy it up right up to the edge. And then press that down. See? See how nice that looks? That looks really cool. Okay, and now what we want to do is we want to put a little adhesive on the back of that. And then I just go around the very edge next to the dots. It has this cool dot detail, and I just go next to that. And that way you won't see funky little... Hopefully you won't see. And just a little. It's just paper. You don't need a lot. Just enough to adhere it. Yeah, isn't that cool? Yeah. Very nifty. Okay. And now what we want to do is we want to go ahead and... Oh, perfect nougat! Oh, I was supposed to do the inside. Okay, you guys, don't mess up. Don't put this down yet. Pop it off. You can do it. Don't worry. It'll be fine. We'll shimmy. Don't worry. Don't worry. If it's hanky, don't worry. Just pop it up. If you accidentally put it down before you're supposed to. Oh, darn it all. Whoopsie. Yeah, you have to do the inside first. Shoot. Because that's what you layer over. Oh, dadgum Houdini. Okay, just make sure it's all lined up and everything. Okay, now press it down. Jeez. You might have to add a little bit more glue, but see, we didn't even wrinkle the gold. Not so bad. Not so bad. Huh? That looks good. That looks... Oh, yeah, I think I have to add. Hold on. I don't want to pry it up too much. Okay, let's just press it down a little. Yeah, that'll be fine. No worries. No worries. Okay. So then on this one too, because this is so thin, you'll see the wrinkles of glue. So I'm just going to put it on the very edge. Hang on one sec. Or let me glue this down. I'll be right back. Okay, so I glued that down. Well, I got distracted and I put this askew. And so I tried to cut it with my paper trimmer and that didn't go so well because it's really thin. And Jennifer, when she put hers over, she just hand cut it off. I should have took one from the master, but I didn't. And I made it jinky. So I got to fix though, because, you know, it is all about fixing as well. What I'm going to do is I'm going to glue these little corner pieces here. And then I'm just going to hand trim them off after I get them on there. I'm just going to line it up where I want and then just cut it off. And I think it'll look just fine. And then you'll have these fun little gold pieces on the inside. So, okay, so I need it there. So we're going to go here. And that'll be just add a little flair and a fun little fix. Heck, we might even like it better. Who knows? A lot of times that's what happens, actually. You end up liking it better than the original, you know? Wishing. Gotta make sure we can read our sentiment. Alright, and then we'll pop... Let's see, how can we do this? Like that, probably. Okay, we'll do that. Let's see, so it's like this big side, I think. Come on, little buddy. Come on, little fella, you can do it. Alright, no worries. We got this, right, guys? I don't know how far that was. Hopefully that's not a party foul. Alright, right about there. Right? That looks cool, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and cut those off to be nice, you know. I'm going to try to line my scissors up. And then line. Oh, maybe I need to close that. That looks pretty good, right? Hey, that looks pretty good, right? That's not so bad. Okay, that fixed it. And I think I like it better. That looks pretty cool. Okay, we're keeping it. Alright, so now the next step is to, hot glue my poinsettia down. So Alright, so gonna turn my hot glue gun on, and we'll add the sentiment and the rhinestones is actually what we'll do now. So let's see, make sure our sentiment's upright. Alright, this is gonna be so pretty. I think I like the flare on the inside better. Let's see. And it was right about there, I think. Make sure it's as straight as you can make it. Use your straight eye. There we go. And let's see, let's pour a few of these out because we need a few of them. Whoopsie. And put a dot on all these. Right there's a little dot, you know, that great little detail. You don't need a lot of art glitter glue. Gosh, it is like cement for the crafting world. Once it's on there, it doesn't really come off. And then I got my crystal katana thing to put the gems on. And I am so stoked how well this thing works. Oops. Yeah, if you get the gems up right, this thing picks them up real nice. And I'm just using the small ones out of this Stamps of Life. These beads. This is a beautiful red. Some of the prettiest red crystals I've seen, anyways. They're not so dark that when you put them on something dark that they look black, you know. What are your guys' favorite red crystals to use at Christmas time, if you use them? Yeah, I really like these. And these actually, she hasn't had these out too long. Well, probably 6 months now. It's probably a long time in the crafting world. So much other new stuff's come out. Okay. Yeah, see how pretty that makes that beautiful little accent? Ties in. You got your little 3 colors of red there. Woohoo! Okay, now we can pop some hot glue on this baby. And then what you want to do is you want to make sure that when you're putting it on here that you can still open the card. You know what I mean? Like that. That it doesn't impede. So there you go. And that, you know, let that set up. But there's our card. What do you guys think? Isn't that great? And then we have our fun little mess up there, but that actually turned out even better. I think that actually worked good. And this is a Jennifer Maguire tutorial that I followed for the most part. Yeah, doesn't that look better? It actually, I should add something to the inside of this one. It's not the same sentiment, so it wouldn't come out exactly. And this one's cut higher, so I'd have to figure something else out. But I think I'll add a little gold accent on the inside. That's beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, but let me know what you guys think of the card down in the comments below. Hope you guys are having a terrific week. When this goes up, it'll be Friday morning. So have a great weekend, and until next time, happy crafting. Bye-bye.